full flavor, fantastic. Before we start Christmas recipes, I am just thoroughly enjoying this biryani recipes, and we are making many variations of them. So today we are going to show how to make this chicken kofta biryani, which is going to be nice, juicy, yet in a biryani it will be fantastic. Hello, namaste, salam alaikum, sat sri akal. Welcome back to another session with your Vahchef at whatever.com, and today we are going to make this chicken kofta biryani. Every recipe has a little secret, and learning the secrets will make you a better cook. So here is the chicken mince, but what I did is, when I making the mince, I added some rice. That will also give little bit of softness to your chicken mince. To make these chicken koftas nice and juicy, you can add butter, you can add cream, you can add cheese and all that, but today add this cream into it, add salt. Now you can spice it up based on what kind of food you love. If it is just a regular American cooking or something, I would add thyme or something, but here we are adding our own flavors here. Add a little bit of cumin powder, a little bit of garam masala powder, some chilli powder. I have mint leaf powder, but I have also got dill leaf. Dill leaf is very popularly used in fish biryanis and mutton biryanis, but I am going to flavor my chicken along with little bit of dill leaf. Dill leaf has a strong flavor, so do not add too much, just very little should be good enough. This much should be good enough, and in fact, in the biryani, especially when you make mutton, you add dill leaf. It is fabulous. We do a lot in Hyderabad. In some of my mutton biryanis, I did that. So in this, add along with this cream, everything. Your chicken is going to be nice and juicy. You do not want the chicken to be like hard. A lot of people think removing the fat, everything will make it nice, lean. But for mince, whether it is a burger or any of the koftas, you need to add some fat so that it is nice and juicy. The mixture is all ready. So now I am going to make them the kofta. I am going to kind of steam and little bit toss in butter at the same time. I am going to show you how I am going to do that. Just wet your hands, make them into the dumplings you want. We are making these koftas, and I am going to show you some Christmas special kofta biryani, which we are going to do later with chicken. But look at them, nice little koftas. Wet your hands, and then you will be able to make them nice round. We are going to cook this in the water along with the butter, and we are going to fry in that only, and they will come out nice. So look at them, nice and perfect. In a pan, add butter. In this, we are going to drop in the koftas. Add water and let these koftas get steamed. Once they cook like this for 4-5 minutes, the outer part will be cooked. Then we can rotate these koftas and cook till all the moisture is gone, and you will have this butter in which you will roll them, and they will be tasting absolutely fantastic. After some time, much of the moisture is gone. We can add some more water. We are going to add the masalas, the leftover masalas from this. A little bit of cumin powder, maybe some coriander powder or garam masala, just to make sure even on the outside they look good and tasty. Okay, not too much. By the time the water is done, the koftas are perfectly cooked. After cooking for few minutes, the koftas are ready to roll. Now they won't break, they won't stick, and they will be perfect. Let much of the moisture go away, and then we are going to slightly roast it in the same butter, and we are going to add it to our rice cooker biryani. With the butter, with the masalas, they just are excellent. You can make gravies and add these koftas to it. You have learned how to make a perfect kofta for your Indian curries. So now let's cook the rice. I am going to make this rice in the rice cooker. I am going to make it very simple. I am not going to add any of the mint leaves, anything here. See, each one will develop a nice flavor. Everybody likes it differently. I have shown you different techniques in each biryani. That's why you have to get back and see all of them, because there is a different style I show. In this, I am just going to add a little bit of crushed pepper, shai jeera, bay leaf and cinnamon stick, not much. 2.5 cups of rice, I am just going to add not 5 cups, I am just going to add 4.5 cups, little less. So always make sure you add the right amount of salt in this water. Only then your rice will be tasty. This water is perfect. Add to this, as I usually do, we are going to add very little oil, not too much, very little, 1 teaspoon of oil. That should be good enough. Put these things into a rice cooker. Look at that. The rice will be perfect, but only just before it is going to trip off, you got to kind of aerate the rice. That is when the rice will come as perfect as I show you guys. So I'm not going to add anything to this. I'm going to make a masala and put this on and switch on the rice cooker. In no time, when much of the moisture is absorbed, then we're going to add this curd masala on top of it along with the koftas. Move away these koftas into a container, and there is a little bit of butter what we added. In this, we're going to add yogurt, add biryani masala. Some of you have questions that if you add the biryani masala on top, will it not be raw? Biryani masala is made after roasting all the ingredients. We actually activate all the fragrances in these ingredients, then only we make this biryani masala. So adding on top and a little bit of steaming for 2-3 minutes is good enough, so don't worry. In this, add green chilli, mint, chopped coriander. If you want little more of chili powder, add freshly crushed ginger garlic paste and add, so that you do not have any odd flavors. In this, add ginger garlic paste and let this cook. We're going to add a little bit of salt later. This one we are going to pour on top of our cooked rice in the rice cooker. Add pinch of salt for taste. Let it cook till most of the moisture is gone. When the gravy is almost done, a little bit of moisture is good enough, and we're going to add the koftas and this gravy on top of the rice, as we have done many times before. The rice cooker is not tripped off yet, and there is no problem, you can always open it up. Now just move the rice. Look at this. When you move the rice like this, the rice will come nice and flaky. A little bit of our saffron water, drop in the chicken koftas. The last thing we're going to do is take this nice mint, all the flavors gravy, and pour it on top. This way the rice will have different colors and nice flavor. Always make sure that this gravy is slightly a notch saltier than the rice. So the gravy, when you eat it, you will get the difference. And also the chicken is just perfect. You have seen how to make these koftas. You can make these wonderful koftas and put in the gravies. Now we're going to wait till this trips off on its own, and then we're going to serve this awesome rice. Finish it off by adding some brown onion, which I love in almost all my biryanis, and put the lid on. And now we're going to wait for this to trip off on its own. That's when you get the real flavor. The rice, after resting for few minutes, it will be nice and perfect, and in few minutes this is ready to serve. Nice, hot, and biryani is ready to serve. So once again, what we're going to do is, we're going to bring the bottom rice and put it on top. Here you get the masala, everything distributed, and your rice will be perfect. This rice is super hot. All these koftas are so perfect. I love the beautiful colors of biryani. Coriander or brown onion, anything you add to it. But look at the way the rice is. Each grain of this rice is so perfect and so light. The koftas will just melt in your mouth. I'm going to show you next. Who eats this much biryani full of these beautiful koftas? I do. I seriously do. I'm going to complete all of this in just like 5-7 minutes, because after 15 minutes the flavor of the biryani is going to decline. So enjoy it when it is nice and hot, and I want to show you how wonderful these koftas will be. These koftas, when done right, it is steaming. I don't know whether you can see. And they will just melt in your mouth. That little bit of soya flavor, everything, wow. With this biryani and the masalas, everything. Eat it with your hands. That's when you enjoy the biryani. Koftas and little bit of the rice. When the biryani is so good, you don't even need anything. Raita, yes, will be good, but even without it, this would be just fantastic. The koftas have to be juicy and perfect. Every bite. When you eat the best of the best, you got to say Vareva. Share these recipes and make sure you ring that bell so that you can watch all these videos. I enjoy these biryanis every day. It's amazing. It's absolutely boomba boomba. and all you have to do is make it, follow the recipe. The little tricks I tell you, follow it and you will get perfect biryani. Full flavor, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Keep cooking, keep saying whatever, and see you in another recipe. Watch another Wow Magic with Chef Mani.